Those vintage vessels that are in town frequently travel the world.
And crews spend a lot of time away from home throughout the year. So is it an adventure, or does life on the water become monotonous? Fox 11's Laura Smith talked with crew members on the Lynx to find out.
This is a captain's life. Manning the helm, navigating the waters,
prepare to fire,
and giving orders.
Fire.
I am constantly on a ship. It's something that you don't really want to do unless you're really in love with sailing tall ships, or boats for that matter.
Captain John Beebe Center has been aboard the tall ship, the Lynx, for about 5 months, but he's been at sea for almost 3 decades.
It just doesn't get old. So here I still am.
Ready, crew!
A crew of 10 sails the replica 1812 war schooner. Mastering sailing skills comes from on-the-job training.
Sometimes it's a bit crazy, almost like pandemonium, where things need to happen fast. The captain's doing stuff, and we don't want to go pulling up onto a reef or leaving the channel.
Crew members also teach passengers about the ship,
and away, Santee, my dear Annie.
Provide entertainment, and take part in mock sea battles.
Lynx crew members hail from many different parts of the U.S., but for the most part, this is home for them, and many say they wouldn't trade it for the world.
It is adventurous, but at the same time, it's also a job. So there are definitely peaks and, troughs that it goes through and everything. But I have to remind myself constantly that this is a pretty standard day at the office for me.
It regularly shows you what you're missing.
But Chief Mate Leanne Gordon says the pros outweigh the cons as she recalls her sail around the Florida Keys on New Year's Eve.
As we passed each of the individual islands, you could see the fireworks going off, and I remember thinking, somebody's paying me to be here. I'm ripping them off.
Steve Graff sailed to Green Bay on the Lynx and wants to experience the cruise lifestyle for himself. So he applied for a position on a tall ship.
If everything works out, I'll be able to crew on her for 8 days.
A short stint compared to the years the Lynx crew has sailed since finding freedom on the water. Laura Smith, Fox 11 News.